Alrighty, so there's some talk in Canuckland. It's actually in Reddit. I got sent something from Reddit.
I don't go onto Reddit.
So these jerseys that we're wearing are the Vancouver Canucks skate jersey, which is apparently needing to be talked about. Now, first up here, we have the CCM.
Right.
This is the one that I have with the 1994 patch on it. And everything's fine. The white is all the way across the S. Now, the funny thing is, I got this jersey, 3 months ago?
It's been a few months.
And you'll notice
Let's see if
that it's not white all the way across to the end of the S. This is something Adidas did months ago before they did the 50th anniversary jersey that's just being released now that everybody's freaking out about. These jerseys, honestly, if you go into ice jerseys, these ones are cheaper than the 50th anniversary ones. And for people who don't like the Adidas necklines, it's not the original neckline, clearly, but it's closer to the tradition. I will say, though, it barely fits over my head. She finds it funny.
I do find it funny, but it's because it's made out of that different material.
It just doesn't stretch.
No, it doesn't have.
And it's a smaller neck than the other ones.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's different. And again, this...
It fits over my head fine, though, so that's what's important.
The reason why I have her in here is because when I showed you that the white doesn't go all the way to the end of the S, you had a theory about that.
Yeah, okay, so I know we've talked about this before. One of the things I like about Adidas, I don't like the fit of them, but their logos are made so much nicer, and they're made on the fabric. So the black is actually a fabric, and then it's all embroidered onto there. And I don't know if they can see this on the camera.
Oh, we'll try.
But this black, it's part of the background material. And so when they do that, it just makes it for a cleaner look. If they had it embroidered all the way out to here, I think they'd have to have the outline fabric different. So that was my theory, and how they did it was because it's actually made differently than the old logos were. Whereas, see, this one's not. This is the vintage one, so it's a
more recent.
Yeah, it's not made like the old ones. Like these, you can see
this
the
is
embroidery
the old one.
Is totally different.
Yeah.
So on his, you can see this is all embroidered. All of this, all of everything but this tiny bit of black, and so there's no stitching room, but it's glued onto the jersey. It's not applicated on. It's not sewed on. It's glued. So they didn't need that fabric space. Same with this. This is glued on. This is sewn on. It's appliqued on, which means that it won't wear as terribly. I know we've done videos before. The ones like this, they can fray all around it because it's just glue. You can kind of see I've put the glue. It makes it not fray around this.
And sometimes you Scotch guard it too. If it's the velvety fabric, you can Scotch guard it.
Felt. If it's
velvet
fabric, I Scotch guard.
It's all the same thing.
But this is the one that frays. But this one, it's appliqued on. So they need to have that fabric around it, but it'll make it, the logo's going to last way better. This one has been in the Jersey ER. This one took a bit of work for me.
And this one, when I got it, was new with tags. This one, when I got it, was with tags, and I only got it like 5 months ago. Because I've been on a binge of collecting as many of the CCMs as I can, because CCM doesn't have the contract anymore to do the vintage jerseys. Yeah. It's going to be all Adidas and Fanatics, and Fanatics really scares me. But that's the reason why this S is different, and the black is up to here, and the white doesn't go any further than here.
But if you look
they didn't do it to make Canuck fans angry.
If you look at it, even on this one, that's barely been worn. So on these old jerseys, they get the pilling on them. Let's see, this one you can't really see it.
That one's a different fabric,
right? Too. I know, but these you can see the pilling on them really well too. These get the pilling on them. This has barely been worn, and you can see, I don't know if they can see, how it wears on the edges, and that's because it's embroidered all the way to the edge, and then it's just glued on. They do the heat press on just like they do the nameplates and such. Just like all the Reebok jerseys.
So,
well, except for the Authentics.
The reason why I'm doing this is because it's not like this is something new. Like, I understand that for the 50th anniversary, people are ordering this jersey and they're looking, going, "Oh my God, it's wrong! It's wrong! See, I'm not ordering it."
There's other things that are different too with it. Remember when you got this and we compared it? There were other
Wasn't
things.
the skate different?
Well, right here. This is different.
Yes, this is rounded off rather than here where they're not rounded off.
This changes. This is rounded. The lines are different. It's like the font is slightly different. There's just little changes.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to see.
Yeah, there are.
This one, but
there are, and again, it's a minor change.
Yes.
So for people who say it's a major mistake by Adidas, I don't think it's by mistake. I think it's by design.
Yeah, and see, this one has that on it too.
They did it on these jerseys last year, and nobody complained. That right now, if you go to, I believe it's on Ice Jerseys, I'm not sure with Cool Hockey, they have the white version of this throwback, and it's the same thing, where the white goes up until the start of the S, and then it's black from there on. And honestly, it's such a small nitpicky thing that people want to make a big deal of it is so odd to me. Because I looked at it, and I remember I brought it up to you that day. I was like, holy crap, it's different.
Yeah, we were looking at the differences, and that was the biggest difference we saw. But there are the other differences being, like this being the big one.
Yes.
Is how it's different. So there's other differences
the lines here are all completely different.
These.
The first four.
Yeah.
The 2 yellow, 2 red.
Mm-hmm.
They're completely different.
Oh, how this one is. See how that goes down like that? Yep. That's solid. The solid on the end is not there.
It's different.
So there's other little changes. There are other little things that they've done.
Somebody somewhere at Adidas went, well, we're going to make these minor changes, and somebody went, they won't even notice.
And
it doesn't matter. It's fine. And now there's fans that are
little
upset.
Things.
Because honestly, I've worn this in videos, and nobody's ever said anything about the S being different. In fact, I've worn these.
Did we do a video where we were comparing it or not? Was that
not
just
this
us?
One? Not this one. No, it was just us upstairs comparing it because we're jersey nerds now.
Where?
I converted you. But yeah, it's really not a big deal. So for Canuck fans that are all upset,
they're made really nice.
It's not a big deal, and
like
the Adidas are very well done.
The Adidas logos, they're made really nice. It's going to wear a lot better.
And if you want CCMs, they're still available. So for people who want the old skate jersey, there's still tons of them on eBay. They're everywhere. Ben still has these ones, the red one.
Huge.
That's a small, sweetie.
I know, but of course, Adidas are really long. They're like
I was wearing my size 46 authentic Sharks today, and she was talking about how big it was on me.
I thought it was a size large. That one's big.
It's a weight loss compliment. I love you for that. So
I like how the Reebok fit. I wish the Adidas were cut like the Reeboks because the Adidas.
I know.
If we had long.
If we had the Adidas logos and the Reebok fit, you'd have perfect world.
And being that neither of us are really tall.
Yes.
The Adidas are so long.
Yes. So there you go. The dramatic differences are very minor. They really are.
But they're... Yeah, it's made
they're
really
very, very
nice
minor.
Like the Adidas logos are. They have that... I don't know if they can even...
So now when I do a video where I wear... When I do a video where I wear the skate jersey...
I thought they were nice.
You guys will be looking and going, is that the one with the black? Is that the one where the white goes to the end of the S? I'm going to need some coffee to figure this out. Because it's such a minor flipping difference, I can't believe people are making a big deal of it. But that's what the internet does these days.
I know.
The internet's really turned into that.
At least they didn't make it the dumb neckline with the fake laces or something. Those are stupid.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that. It's just the regular Adidas, neckline, which I think is fine.
Yeah, and I don't really like it.
I'm looking forward to having a skate jersey, even though I have numerous skate jerseys.
You have a couple.
I have another one there. Yeah, the orange and the white. There's two of them. There's one there. No, right here. This one.
What are you talking about? That white one.
Oh, that's the original. Pull that one out.
Oh.
We've got to show them that one.
This is the one that I had to sew a lot.
That's the first jersey I ever bought.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it? No, it's not that one. It's the other one.
It's not this one here.
It's that one. Let me just pause. All right, so this is what she's talking about the logo and what happens to it.
This is a sad jersey.
I got this when I was in high school, so I've
had to do so much work on this
thing. This has been around since 1990.
Much. I have had to do...
I had to sew it myself at one point.
I know.
Back in the day.
I do some of it.
And
I did. You can kind of tell. I had to re-sew on
even the black whole thing. The black is kind of going gray. It's kind of started to bleach out.
It's like a denim. I don't know if they can even see that. It's like black denim.
Yeah. So I had to replace that with this one. I had to replace that with this one, but I don't want that one to go in a box. You can see the difference in the logo size too.
Yeah.
This is the old CCMs. This is a new one. No, that's a men's. What are you insinuating?
It looks small. It does.
Right.
Comparatively, it looks small.
Okay.
And the logo, I mean, they used to be normal size.
I just don't believe this is a debate somewhere. I honestly don't. I think it's so weird that this we must protect this bit of white in here, or it's dead to us. Adidas is dead to us. See, these ones, the logos are the same. This one's just a lot bigger. Because this is an older... Well, it's a newer one. This one's a Masca Ultra Felt. Masca and CCM are basically the same company.
They used to be embroidered so differently.
This one's a large. That one's a small. That might be the difference in the logo. So.
Well, they didn't used to be so...
No, there wasn't a huge difference back then. But, yeah, that was a small, and that one's seen better days.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely seen better days. The pilling and all the...
That's what these jerseys do. That's how you can tell this one's barely been worn, because it's not all...
That's why I don't wear them very often. But at the same time,
even the back.
Seriously,
It's sad.
People get so upset over nothing. So there you go. A minor difference, but apparently the internet's not happy about it, and I all I can think is...
But see, there's so many other things they could throw a fit about.
Yes.
I mean... What? They now have to sew the stripes on? They didn't used to do that.
Well, see, my minor gripe has been I like it better with the orange and the marigold than with the bright red and yellow.
Yeah, the color difference.
But I wouldn't stop buying jerseys for that reason of the skate. I'm not buying that skate because
color versions are pretty ugly, but
I want a divorce.
When I was little,
not allowed to talk like that.
The red and yellow, I just always thought it looked like ketchup and mustard.
See, for me, it's always been Halloween colors. The red and yellow is Halloween colors.
Ketchup and mustard.
It's Halloween colors.
This is Halloween.
I used to wear my Canucks jerseys on Halloween. Then I go, I am dressed for Halloween because black, red, and yellow.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. You guys can let me know why you hate the Adidas in the comment section below. I'm surprised nobody figured out they did this because, again, these jerseys have been available at a retail level for about a year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And now that it's the 50th anniversary, he's like, well, I want to buy one. Now they're looking at the logo and they're getting angry. When the logo changed about a year ago on the ones that Adidas was making. I love the internet. All right, there you go. Let me know
the joys of Reddit.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And honestly, I do think the logos are better now. If you need to get like...
They're made really well.
If you need to get like a little bit of white thread and find somebody...
Don't do it.
Who's really smart with a sewing machine and you want to just...
I'm not going to do it.
You want to just get it made to look the same as all the rest. Don't.
No,
it's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Just don't. Just accept it. We should accept it.
Don't be mean to the jerseys.
We should accept it and move on. It's such a minor difference.
There are way uglier jerseys.
It's sort of like Aesthetics. It was either Aesthetics or Creamer's logos. They figured out that difference in the Kings logo. And I'm waiting for Kings fans to lose it that the logo's actually changed this year on the website. It's a very minor difference. But I think it looks nice, and that'll eventually get moved over to the jerseys, and then we'll have this debate again. We were talking about that one on Discord. Yeah. Well, eventually, we'll have this debate again. So there you go.
And people were wondering if you had noticed. And I said, yep, we already had that discussion.
Yeah. All right.
Because that's the kind of cool discussions we have in our house.
I go upstairs, hey, Vaughn, check it out. Look what changed. What? So, yeah. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support, and we will talk to you again soon.